Hello all, good evening. We welcome you to another wonderful match in the Super Cup 2023, and this is a wonderful match happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground between two really strong teams. I am Shalin Gupta, your commentator, and we welcome you all once again to a match between Anonymous Knights and Old Monks. And the news from the centre is that the Old Monks have won the toss. They've elected to field first, and they struck early. So it's 6 for 1 in 2 overs, and slight delay in we getting connected with you. We apologize for the same. Some technical glitch, and now it has been sorted. But what a start by Old Monks. They won the toss. They've elected to field first. They have got the opening batsman for Anonymous Knights already back in the pavilion. So it's a wonderful piece of bowling. The captain Sanjeev Solaria already back in the pavilion, and we've got Raj coming into bowl his second over, the left arm pacer. Oh, and what a delivery! Faisal Patel beaten all ends up. It's a wonderful start to the spell. This is his second over. That was such a wonderful delivery. He missed that completely, Faisal. Oh, comes down the track, and that's a brilliant shot. There's a fielder out there. It does really well, but still goes to the boundary. That was such a wonderful effort by the fielder, but that was a very powerful shot towards the deep mid wicket. Just have a look at that. Wonderfully hit. One bounce, and the fielder did really well to stop that, but absolutely brilliant shot played by Faisal Patel, the opening batsman. He's a very flamboyant cricketer, this guy. And take the attack to the opposition. Raj bowling short and getting punished, coming into bowl his next delivery, and this time he's bowled full, and the wicketkeeper seems to have missed that opportunity. We just have a look at that. Whether that was a stumping chance? Was there a stumping chance? It seems. Oh, that was really close, but his foot was inside the crease almost throughout the delivery, so not much into that as far as the keeper and the stumping is concerned. Raj has been bowling really well, and especially when he bowls that full deliveries. A couple of them he's bowled, and it has been really difficult for the batsman to pick it up. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, almost got him there. It did swing back into the right hander. Just have a look at that. That was a wonderful piece of bowling, pitched in the right spot there. Brilliant line, impeccable length. That is the place where you have to bowl as a new ball bowler. It's not easy for any batsman to play such kind of deliveries. Oh, and that's a poor one. He's missed the line completely, and very badly in fact. That's a wide signal by the umpire. Not expected from a bowler of Raj's caliber. Every extra matters. That's a wonderful delivery. He's played it really well, Faisal Patel, and that's the fifth delivery of his second over and the third of the innings. Just one delivery remaining. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery. He's left it nicely, but probably for a moment he would have thought that the ball was coming too much into him. Just have a look at that for a replay. Oh, and that was nicely judged by the batsman. That's well left in the end. And that's the end of the third over, 11 for 1. We take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Pritham bowling his second over. He was the one who took the first wicket, and that's a wonderful start by Pritham to his second over as well. Pitching it absolutely in the right area. Not at all easy for the batsman to negotiate, but he did well on that occasion. Anuj Tiwari, such a class act this guy has played a wonderful knock in their previous match. And the kind of shots he was hitting. Great touch. Oh, what a delivery! Wow! The perfect delivery by Pritham. Left arm spinner on song here. Just have a look at that, how it left the batsman. Absolutely stunning bit of work, and a good work by the keeper as well. Anuj completely bamboozled on that occasion. That's a good shot straight to the fielder. Does really well. Immediately throws it back to the keeper. Oh, in the air, that's a miss hit it seems. But there's no fielder out there. So there's a long on in place. Could have been trouble if there was a mid on. Just have a look at that. He's trying to hit it over the long on boundary. Missed that completely. That was a good delivery by Pritham. He should be playing this delivery over the covers instead of playing against the spin towards the long on. Not easy for any batsman to do that, especially against a left arm spinner. Oh, what a delivery. But straight to the fielder, trying to take the quick single, but sent back. That was a good decision by Anuj, sending back Faisal at the right time. Another wonderful delivery. He's on fire, Pritham, holding impeccable line and length. That's a good delivery, and this time they're appealing for a caught behind. But the umpire not interested. That was such a wonderful delivery. He's mixing it up really well, especially the line. Just have a look at that. The length also difficult to play. Just trying to cut that. That's the end of the fourth over. And the score after 4 overs is 12 for 1. Just one from that over. It's a wonderful piece of bowling. We take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery by Raj again, coming into bowler's third over. Starts off with the ball swinging back into the right-hander once again. He's done absolutely well here as an opening bowler. Hasn't got a wicket, but the line and length is simply impeccable. Oh, and probably this will be a wide. Trying to take the quick single. Chance of a run out. He's just missed it. And the single has been taken by signal. Yeah, that was a wide. So 2 runs added to the tally. Oh, in the air, this could be out. That's a very simple catch. What has he done here? A simplest of the wickets we have seen. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that's a tragedy as far as the batsman is concerned. Just have a look. He was just trying to play it softly, and it took probably the handle of the bat and or maybe the splice of the bat went straight into the hands of the bowler. One of the most simplest catches that you will see on a cricket field, and Raj eventually gets a wicket. Well deserved wicket this for Raj. He was bowling so well. And Faisal Patel is stunned. He was not expecting this kind of a dismissal for himself. He's gone back to the pavilion. 14 for 2 now, and we'll take a quick break. Be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We've got Rahul Singh promoted to the middle order in this match. Normally he comes in the lower order, lower middle order. But today he's been asked to take the responsibility of a 2-down batsman. That's a wonderful opportunity for Rahul. Raj bowling wonderfully well. He was definitely causing problems for Faisal and eventually got his wicket, coming in to bowl his first delivery to Rahul. Oh, and this should be a wide down the leg side. He's missed a line. Chance of a run out. What is he doing there? Oh, and if it hits, he's gone, but he's missed that. Lot of drama on that delivery. What has he done here? He slipped as well, the keeper. Look at the disappointment. Oh, and just have a look at that. How he slipped. Oh, and Rahul was almost at the other end with the other batsman. So, such a big mix up there, leading to almost a third wicket for the anonymous Knights, and that's a wide. So, a lot of drama on that delivery. You must have enjoyed that as a spectator, I'm sure, or as a viewer. But Rahul's heart would have been in his mouth. Eventually, no damage caused and an extra run added to the tally. It's a wonderful shot. This should be a boundary. There's nobody stopping that. And that's a wonderful shot in the covers region. He's played that really well. And in the weed, that was the most important part about that shot. Just have a look at that. Brilliantly played over the covers region for a boundary. Rahul starts off in style. What a start to this match. Oh, and that should be a wide again. He's missing the line on numerous occasions. Raj needs to be bowling within the stumps. And he's probably trying to play on his strength, which is bringing the ball back into the right-handers. He's doing it nicely too, but in an attempt to do that consistently, he's giving away a lot of wides, which is definitely not the right thing. The pressure just goes away. If an extra is added to the tally, this is the one that he has to bowl, and he's probably trying to bowl that. Sent back again. But also a lot of yeses and nos between the two batsmen. And Rahul was almost gone. On the first delivery that he was facing, he was almost at the other end, shaking hands with the other batsman. And the wicketkeeper slipped in. Probably that was the reason he could not hit the stumps. That's a good delivery, but again drifting on the pads. So the line could still be improved. Just one delivery remaining in this over. That's a very good over. He's taken an important wicket of Faisal, Patel. . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . 4 . Oh, that's a good delivery again. There's a fielder out there. He misses that. Should be a boundary. He won't be able to stop that if the ball, but the ball stops by itself. It is a slow pace on that delivery, on that shot. Not a lot of bottom hand and results in just a couple of runs. That's the end of Raj's third over. The score is 22 for 2 after 5 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We've got Priyank being introduced into the attack. This is the 6th over. Coming to bowl his first delivery to Anuj, who takes strike. Anuj has played 10 deliveries till now and he's on 3 at the moment. He needs to stay at the wickets. Has the potential to play a long innings as well. Priyank coming into bowl his first delivery to Anuj. Oh, and that's a quick delivery. Wow. That did bounce a lot as well. Seems to be a pacey bowler, this guy. Just have a look at that boundary scored by Rahul in the previous over. That should be a wide down the leg side, so Priyank gives another extra. As far as Old Monks are concerned, they've given a lot of extras today, especially wides, so the control hasn't been there, to be honest. They need to control this spree of giving freebies in the form of wides and extras. Oh, and that's a quick delivery again. He's bowling some really quickies out here, Priyank. That's a wonderful shot this time, drifting down the pads, and he's played that brilliantly towards the fine leg. Not a good line by Priyank, and the length was also quite short. Just have a look at that. But that's a very good shot by Anuj. Just rotated from the left leg, set a pivot out there and hit it towards the fine leg for a wonderful boundary. Anuj finding some really good touch out there. Will he be able to continue to build this up as a long innings? And this time he's not ready, so he'll have to go back. Priyank. That's a dead delivery. What a shot that is, absolutely stunning it. That's a boundary, wow. Width on offer, and look at that shot. Probably the shot of the evening till now. Oh, that was too wide and Anuj just bludgeoned it towards a sweeper cover for a boundary. What a shot. That's a wonderful delivery. What a comeback by Priyank. He missed that completely. So that's a good contest between Anuj and Priyank happening there. In the air, will that be caught? He's missed that. The wicket keeper. He had the most safest pair of hands. Just have a look at that. That was on his pads. He was trying to whip it towards the deep square leg, but got the edge, and the keeper missed the catch, which was not a simple catch, but then that should have been taken. That was up in the skies. We'll show you the replay once again. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that was a complete miss hit. The wicketkeeper did not judge it properly. That should have been taken. You can't let these batsmen get those lives. Both of them have got one life in the previous overs. So the score after 6 overs is 33 for 2. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We got Yogesh coming into bowl his first over, being introduced into the attack. .33 for 2 after 6 overs. The left arm spinner coming to bowl his first over. Another left arm spinner in the lineup, and that's a good shot towards the square leg by Rahul. Coming back for the second, it seems. Anuj very interested, but Rahul says no, and that was a good decision. Oh, and what a delivery. Wow. Wonderfully bowled, Anuj. Trying to just defend that. That was a good delivery. Slightly flattish and a bit quicker through the air. So, a good start by Yogesh. Oh, this time the flight on offer. He lets it go. That is really high quality bowling. Oh, and he's appealing for an LBW. This time he's gone. He's been given out there. What a delivery by Yogesh there. Just have a look at that. Brilliant stuff. Oh, and that was really close. The umpire saw it, getting hit right in front of the stumps, and doesn't hesitate to raise his fingers. So, first wicket for Yogesh in his very first over, and the third wicket down for Anonymous Knights. We'll take a quick break and be back soon, Anuj. was playing nicely, but eventually has to go back to the pavilion. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back after this break. And Fazil is the new batsman. The left-handed batsman is taking strike on. And Yogesh bowling a wonderful first delivery with chance of a run out, but that's a very good run taken by both these players. And Fazil off the mark. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely straight towards the covers. So no run, but that was played really nicely by Rahul. And that's the end of Jovesh's first over, a very successful one, just 2 of the over. He's taken a very important wicket of Anush Tiwari. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 7 overs have been bowled, and Anonymous Knights are 35 for 3. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back. Oh, and we've got the big man, Praveen Tambe, coming into bowl. That's such a pleasure to have him play in a tournament organized by Jfsc at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Praveen Tambe. Do I need to even introduce such a big player? Starting off a really good spell with a good delivery on strike is Fazil. Oh, that's a wonderful shot by Fazil. What a stop by the fielder. Toss on his pads and he swept that really nicely, Fazil. Praveen, such an experienced campaigner, probably was trying the googly on that occasion. Just have a look at that. A replay and oh, absolutely, that was from the back of the hand. But that was such a wonderful shot by Fazil. A very capable all-rounder, a very good pace bowler. We know that ball is a new ball, but he's batting quite well too. Praveen coming to bowl is next. That should be a wide. And that's a boundary as well. So that's 5 runs added to the tally. Praveen Tambe seems to be slightly out of sorts. And this has resulted into a wide which has gone to the boundary. So some freebies on offer as far as old monks are concerned. They've bowled a lot of wides today. But he's a champion bowler. We know him. He's played at the highest level. Oh, what a delivery, and this time appealing for a stumping chance here. The umpire unmoved. For a moment we thought, just have a look at that brilliant delivery. Wow, that went the other way. That is what he's capable of, foxing the batsman completely. That's what happens when you've played at such a high level, the highest level. It's a privilege to be commentating when a player of Praveen Tambe's stature and caliber is playing in front of you. Oh, and this time appealing for an LBW, but the umpire doesn't give that out. Just have a look at that for a replay. Oh, and probably was the bat involved? Yes, that's a single. That is really high quality umpiring as well. 10 already of the first 5 deliveries. That's a good over for Anonymous Knights and Rahul Singh. Will be on strike. Praveen to Rahul. Rahul will be facing Praveen for the first time. Oh, and what a delivery. Wow. That's a wonderful piece of bowling to end the over. Just have a look at the replay. He was totally bamboozled out there. Oh, that was really close to the edge. That's a very good first over by Praveen Tambe. The score after 8 overs is 45 for 3. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We're back live. 8 overs, 45 for 3. And Fazil on strike now. Yogesh has been no less than brilliant. Coming into bowl his first delivery of his second over. Starts off nicely. Fazil plays it brilliantly. This could be a big one. Oh, but it is straight into the hands of the fielder and Yogesh gets a second wicket. Wow. For a moment we thought this would clear the fence, but Yogesh foxing another batsman. Just have a look at that. A very good catch by the long off fielder. And that is a second wicket to Yogesh, the 4th down for Anonymous Knights. They've done really well, especially Yogesh, who's taken a second wicket. Absolutely wonderful piece of bowling. He's just foxing the batsman with his flight and the guile. Just have a look at that. Trying to clear the fence, but managing to get only the long off fielder who takes a good catch to end Fazil's innings. And the score after 8.1 is 45 for 4. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned. And the new batsman on strike is Vishal Pandey. That's a very good delivery. Played it nicely by Vishal. That's a wonderful shot by Vishal. This could be a boundary. There's a fielder out there at sweeper cover, does well, and he's coming back for the second. He gets off the mark in style. It was such a wonderful piece of batting. Yogesh with his next delivery. And Vishal has played that brilliantly. This could be a big one. Oh, what a catch that is! Look at him. He has taken a blinder. If there was a blinder in this game of cricket, this is the one. Just have a look at that catch. Cannot get better than that. Wow. And I am just screaming out of my lungs. What a catch he's taken. This is not just the catch of the match, but also the catch of the season. For a moment we thought this would be a big one, but the fielder runs from long off and takes a wonderful catch at the extra cover boundary. Just have a look at that again for a replay. Oh, and couldn't get better than that. This is the highest level of fielding. Absolutely stunning bit of work, and look at the calmness on his face. You can't get better than that. We'll keep on showing you the replay. Yogesh gets his third wicket. He's on fire, but what a catch. This wicket belongs to the fielder as much as it belongs to the bowler. What a catch that is. Wow. 47 for 5. Anonymous Knights in deep trouble now, and Vishal Pandey is stunned by a brilliant piece of fielding at the extra cover region by the fielder. What a wonderful performance that was. You won't get to see such catches in normal course of action, no matter what level you're playing. But it's 47 for 5, and Yogesh has got his third wicket. He's given only 4 runs till now. 1.4 overs he's bowled. We'll take a quick break and be back, so stay tuned, viewers. We've got Suraj, the new batsman, and Yogesh is on fire. His tail is up. 3 wickets already in his kitty in just his second over. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Suraj missed that. Almost missed that. He did play that eventually, but was definitely beaten in the flight to an extent. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant piece of bowling, and we'll show you the replay once again how Vishal Pandey got out. That was a flighted delivery. He played it wonderfully towards the extra cover boundary, but look at that. A Superman from long off comes running and takes the catch at extra cover boundary, and he did not lose his control. That was the best part about this catch. We'll show you the replay once again. Just have a look at the catch in the slow-mo this time. Oh wow. And look at the balance that he's maintained. Cannot get better than that. You can't be doing that. This is absolutely stunning work. The highest level of fielding that anybody could do. And the catching was exemplary. Just to cover the ground from long off to the extra cover boundary in itself is an achievement. Look what he's done. Prakash. And immediately he gets rewarded with the ball in his hand. The captain probably looks really happy with him, and why not the kind of catching he's done to remove Vishal Pandey has been of really high quality. Coming to bowl his first over, Prakash, and he was the one who's the main reason why Vishal Pandey is back into the pavilion. On strike is Rahul. Oh, that's a good delivery by the left arm spinner. And that was a thick edge. And this is run towards the boundary. That's a very good chase, but eventually the ball wins the race. And that's the 50 up for the Knights, Anonymous Knights. Reach 51 after that boundary, 51 for 5. That was a good start by Prakash. However, he was slightly quicker through the air, and probably that resulted in getting that thick edge away from the slip fielder. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, and that's a full toss. He's played that brilliantly. And that's a 6. Wow. What a shot that is. Prakash being dispatched for a brilliant 6. Just have a look at that. A flighted delivery and giving him a lot of time as it was a full toss. And he did really well there, Rahul. He's a very handy all-rounder, this guy. 17 already of 9 deliveries. And his confidence would be really high after the first 2 deliveries have been hit for 10 runs. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and this time he's played that nicely. Chance of a run out again. But a very quick run taken by Suraj. Absolutely brilliant work there by Rahul and Suraj. A very good call by Suraj. Just have a look at that. He immediately ran to take that single, and that was a very good piece of fielding as well by Priyank. But eventually the single has been taken, and Suraj back on strike. Prakash quite expensive. This is just his first over, already 11 of the first 3 deliveries that he's bowled. That's a good shot towards the long on. Suraj off the mark now with a good shot towards long on. The fielder does well, throws it back to Prakash. 59 for 5. This is the 10th over, so the run rate also now slightly improving, but a lot of work to be done. Still, we are not halfway stage as well. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Coming into bowl is next. Does really well, but a quick single taken by the batsman again. It's a good piece of work there by Rahul and Suraj. So he's come back nicely by bowling some wicket-to-wicket deliveries, which is the most important thing for any bowler. Suraj playing that nicely in the gap. The sweeper cover is there. Just a single. That's the end of an expensive over by Prakash. 14 of that. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. And drinks being called for, so we'll be back after the drinks break. Stay tuned, viewers. Anonymous Knights are 61 for 5 after 10 overs. And we're back after the drinks break. Praveen Tambe coming into bowl the second. Oh, and this time going between the slip and the keeper, and it goes to the boundary. Really unlucky, the bowler here. Just have a look at that for a replay. That was a good delivery, but oh, probably the slip fielder went the other way because he'd made room for himself. That goes to the boundary. We'll show you the replay once again. That was a good delivery. That went to the boundary. Oh yes, probably he was going the other way. The ball just rushed towards the boundary. Coming into bowler's next delivery. This is his second over. He's been expensive. 14 already off his 1.1 overs. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's played that nicely, Suraj. The fielder doing really well. Just a dot on that occasion. So Praveen bowling a good delivery. The first one was a really good one. Just have a look at the length of that delivery. The one he bowled, which went to the boundary. That was a very good one. Unfortunate for the bowler. We're back live. Rahul on strike. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. Straight to the fielder at point. He's played that nicely, Rahul, but that was a very nice delivery. And that's his top delivery. Length has always been his strength, Praveen Tambe. And he has a very good googly as well, so Rahul will have to be really prepared for that. Can come any time from the back of his hand, and that's a lethal one, to be honest, especially to the right-handers. Oh, and almost he was listening to the commentary, it seems. The length probably not the one that Praveen would have liked to bowl that delivery, but it was a googly for sure. And for a moment we thought he was listening to our commentary. We were just mentioning the googly that comes from the back of his hand. He is known for that. Has been really successful at the highest level. He's played international cricket as well. So it's a real privilege to have him here. That's a good shot. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. That's gone to the boundary. What a shot that is. That was a good delivery, to be honest. And he's played that so nicely, Suraj. He's made room for himself. Rocks back on the back foot and just cuts it brilliantly towards the point for a boundary. There was a point fielder, but he played that in the gap away from him. That was the most impressive part about that shot. We'll have a look at the replay once again. Slightly flattish as far as the trajectory was concerned. Slightly quicker through the air as well, Praveen, on that occasion. But brilliantly played by Suraj, who was a very good player of spin bowling. We've seen that in earlier matches as well. Praveen will have to get something really special out of his repertoire to get rid of Suraj. Oh, in the air! And he's missed that! That was a delivery that we were talking about. Just have a look at that. That should have been caught, it seems, and Praveen. Oh, that should have been a catch. It's really unfortunate that the catch was missed on that occasion. That's probably the end of Praveen's second over. 72 for 5. After 11 overs, we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Anonymous Knights coming back really nicely. Preetham coming into bowl his third over. He's bowled really good 2 overs till now. That's a good delivery to start. He's a tall fellow, so it's not easy for the batsman to pick the delivery. He's coming really high above the eye level, and that too when he's a left arm spinner, so becomes equally difficult for the batsman. facing a left arm spinner. On strike is Suraj, 72 for 5. Suraj on 12 of 9 deliveries. He's playing a wonderful knock. And Rahul has been really amazing till now. Oh, and he's got. Oh, no! How did it miss that? For a moment we thought he's got him. Just have a look at that. Suraj had missed that almost completely. Just have a look at that. Oh, and the wicketkeeper probably missed that. That should have been a stumping. So a lot of misses by the keeper as well today. He dropped the catch. And the stumping chance goes begging. That's a good delivery. Suraj plays it nicely and a quick single taken. Will they come back for the second? It seems yes. Rahul coming back for the second. Suraj says no. And that was the right decision. Just a single. Pritham acknowledges the effort of his teammate. Oh, and what a delivery. Absolutely brilliant bowling. They take a single. Oh, appealing for an LBW this time. The umpire not interested. Very close call. We'll have a look at the replay. Oh, that was very close. And probably the umpire thinks that this would have missed the leg stump. But honestly, that was very close. The bowler was not able to believe that has been given not out, but probably the umpire was eventually looking at the angle that was taking it towards the leg side. 74 for 5. Pritham bowling his last delivery of his third over. Oh, and this time it seems he's gone. And he's appealing for a caught behind, and Suraj doesn't seem to be happy. We'll have a look at the replay. Oh, and he's just not happy. Just have a look at the expression on his face, and probably he thinks that he's not edged that, but the umpire's finger has been raised, and that's what matters. .74 for 6. Anonymous Knights losing a very important batsman at a very crucial time. They were having a very good partnership, Suraj and Rahul, and 12 overs have been bowled. 74 for 6, and we take a quick break and be back soon. Pritham has bowled his third over, and look at his figures. 2 wickets for just 5 runs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. You got Praveen Tambe with his third over. Oh, and he's foxed him up. But that's a good shot in the end. And this time it seems it will go to the boundary as well. That's a poor effort by the fielder. Praveen Tambe. Luck is not going his way. He's not happy, and this is not a good effort. That's really sloppy by the fielder at the covers region. That's a boundary on the first delivery. That was a good delivery. It was not a very convincing shot, to be honest, but that was in the gap. Let's have a look at that. Not a good piece of work. The bowler gets demotivated no matter what the score of the opponent team is. You need to be really sharp in the field to support your bowlers, and Wood Monks haven't been that sharp today, so they need to pull up their socks, all the fielders. Praveen this time pulling a full delivery, and eventually it goes to a boundary. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, that is played nicely. Wow, he swept it brilliantly. Will that be a boundary? It seems yes, that's a boundary. Wonderfully played by Rahul this time. That was not a very good delivery. Just have a look at the line outside the leg stump. And probably the pressure of the first delivery getting better of the bowler. Loses the line completely on that occasion. Rahul playing a wonderful knock for his team. 29 of just 16 deliveries. 2 boundaries of the first 2 deliveries of Praveen Tambe, who's played the highest level. This is high quality bat. And this time in the air. Straight to the fielder. At point. This is high quality batting by Rahul. Facing somebody of caliber and stature of Praveen Tambe in itself requires a lot of concentration and focus. Oh, poor delivery. He's done that. That's a big 6. Wow, what a shot that is. And no matter how good a bowler you are, if this is the length you would be bowling, you will be punished, and that's what has happened here. Rahul has just played that wonderful pull shot towards the deep mid wicket for a huge 6. He's taken him to cleaners in this over for sure. Just have a look at that. Short delivery and asking to be punished. And Rahul gleefully accepts that invitation and says thank you. That was a big 6. In the air, that's edged, and there's no slip, so no damage caused. Just a dot delivery. A good comeback by the champion bowler. Coming into bowler's next delivery. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a wonderfully played drive. Should just be a single though. Just a single, and that's the end of Praveen's third over. And 89 for 6 is the score. Rahul trying to take the score to a respectable total. And Satish Yadav is the new batsman. He'll be taking strike. It will be Rahul, I beg your pardon, as the last delivery resulted in a single. And 13 overs have been bowled. So Prakash being asked to bowl his next over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Prakash bowling his second over. He was expensive in his first, so he needs to come back. They've taken 6 wickets of anonymous Knights, which is a good sign. Oh, Rahul trying to hit the big one, and probably he's got hold of that nicely. The fielder has missed that completely. What was that? That's gone to the boundary. Show the replay once again. And probably the fielder slipped. It went towards the boundary, wide of long off. So it's a good shot by Rahul. The first delivery he faces, hits it towards the boundary, into the boundary. He's played the spinners really well. 40 of just 21 now. Oh, and that's a wonderful piece of bowling. He's come back really nicely. And that's a very good decision as far as the captaincy is also concerned, sending Rahul up the order. He's the one who knows how to play the spinners and keep scoring runs. That's a good delivery and trying to come back, trying to go for a single. That was not on, so they decide against it, and that was the right decision. Prakash coming back nicely, and Rahul is not just a wonderful right-handed batsman, he's also a left-arm bowler. He can bowl pace, he can bowl spin, so a very versatile cricketer in his own regard, and a very important asset to the team. Important spoke of the wheel that Anonymous Knights. Oh, and that's sloppy again. That should have been chance of a run out, but instead he misses that, and they were planning to take the single as well. However, that's a dot delivery eventually, but that was not good fielding. Fielding has been one of the weak points here as far as Old Monks are concerned. They need to get back to the drawing board, especially when it comes to fielding. Oh, falls in the safe zone area again, no man's land as they call it. That was a good delivery. Just have a look at that. It was a miss hit. Was trying to probably hit towards the onside, getting a thick edge of the bat and going way high up in the skies, but the catch was not to be taken. It's a good delivery. He's played that well, Satish. This is the first delivery that he's phased and he's off the mark nicely. And that's the end of Prakash's second over. 95 for 6 after 14 overs. The 6th of the over. That's a good one by Prakash. We'll take a quick break and back from stadium views. And Yogesh coming to bowl his third over. He's been nothing less than brilliant. 4 runs and 3 wickets he's taken in just 2 overs that he's bowled. It's a good start. Yogesh, it's a dot delivery. Satish playing it nicely, and Satish, if he stays till the end of the 20th over, he has a lot of potential to play big shots with the long handle, and he can hit at will. Oh, just have a look at that. It's a wonderful shot. Oh, he's dropped him. For a moment we thought it would clear the field, but he's dropped the simple catch. Just have a look at that, the long off fielder. Oh, and that should have been taken. That's a poor miss, especially from Prakash, who has already taken a blinder in this match already. He's not happy with himself. He knows that. 2 runs taken by Satish. did he not run at all? Yeah, that was a dot delivery. He didn't run at all. And this time, he's missed that again. And he's gone! That's a good catch at covers. That was a miss hit. And he had clear intentions, just try and hit the ball. Every ball he was trying to hit out of the park. So no harm, even when the catch was dropped on the second delivery. Satish goes back to the pavilion on the third delivery. Not at all good piece of batting, to be very honest. Should have been slightly more responsible. He's thrown his wicket away. 95 for 7 now. And Anonymous Knights have a lot of overs left. Will they be able to play the entire 20 overs? We'll have to see that. Yogesh gets his fourth wicket. Just have a look at his figures. This is his third over. 4 for 4 are his figures. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. He's on fire, this guy Yogesh. Stay tuned, viewers. You've got the new batsman, Sushil, coming into bat. That's a good start by Yogesh, trying to stop it and throw it towards the bowling end, but Sushil off the mark with a single. Sushil Kamble, a very capable batsman, coming at number 9, normally plays in the middle order, but slight bit of swapping, it seems, has happened between Rahul and Sushil today. Oh, and he's appealing for an LBW, and the umpire says no. Just have a look at that. Oh, and probably was the bat or was it missing the leg stump? Yeah, the umpire signaling was going down. Yogesh bowling a really amazing spell here. This is just his third over. Would you believe it? He's taken 4 wickets and given up only 5 runs. So 3, 4, 5 could be his figures after this delivery. Oh, but Rahul takes a single and the figures would be now 3, 4 and 6. 6 runs in his 3 overs and 4 wickets. That's the end of another wonderful over by Yogesh. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Overs have been bowled, 97 for 7 Anonymous Knights. Rahul playing the sheet anchor role as well as the aggressor. 42 of 27 What a strike rate, almost 150. It's more than that actually. Last 5 overs remaining. And Pritham coming towards his last over. That's a good shot. In the gap as well. Will he come back for the second? It seems no, there's a fielder out there, just a single. Sushil on strike now. Pritham coming to bowl his next delivery, and Sushil needs to be playing to his potential, and that's a good shot. He's flicked that nicely towards the deep mid wicket. Coming back for the second, and he's been sent back. Fielder does well. Oh, and that's a very good piece of fielding. Wow, he played that so well, Rahul, in the gap. But have a look at that effort. Absolutely stunning bit of work there. Such a nice shot. Oh, and did so well. So that's the 100 up. In the 16th over, 100 for 7 now. A very good comeback by the Anonymous Knights. Oh, and that's an inside edge, and it's running towards the fine leg boundary. That's a lucky one as far as the batsman is concerned. Just have a look at that. That was inside edge. Rush towards the boundary, and 104 for 7 now. Still a couple of deliveries remaining. Oh, what a shot that is. Sushil Kamble is such a capable batsman. That's what we were mentioning, and he's played that straight down the ground for a huge 6. Wow. Absolutely stunning bit of batting. Just have a look at that. And that was pitched up. And Sushil Kamble accepting that as a gift. Hitting it brilliantly straight down the ground for a huge 6. And this is his first boundary, but first 6, I beg your pardon. He got a boundary on the first delivery as well. The previous one. The inside edge to the fine leg, and this time that was straight from the meat of the bat. No edges. Just have a look at that. What a shot that is. A huge 6. And Pritham left stunned in the middle of this pitch. It was such a wonderful shot. 18 for 2. This is the last delivery of Pritham's spell. This is his 4th over. Old Monks have done really well. This is just the 17th over, 110 for 7. But they would want to wrap up this innings before the end of 20 overs, probably within a score of 130. However, Anonymous Knights every now and then have the ability to bounce back. They've done really well on a number of occasions, not only in this tournament but within this match itself. So it's not an easy call. That's a good shot. He's played that late, and that's just a quick single taken. That's a very good piece of work there by Sushil and Rahul, who's been absolutely brilliant. 44 of 29. That's the end of Pritham's spell. 19 he gave in 4 overs and took 2 very important wickets. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back. And here comes the champion bowler, Praveen Tambe, bowling his last over. Today has not been his day, to be very honest, till now. But with champions, you just can't say anything. They can make it happen any time, at any position, at any level, at any situation, any ground, any circumstances in the match. They have the knack of making it happen. And Praveen Tambe hasn't got any wicket today, so you definitely be looking at one. And this time he's got him! That is what we were talking about. Just have a look at that for a replay. He got caught in front of the stumps. Just have a look at that. Was trying to play the sweep shot, but absolutely plumb in front, it seems. It pitched on in line on the leg stump, spun brilliantly and definitely hitting the middle or off. Just have a look at that for a replay. Praveen Tambe eventually gets his man, gets his first wicket, and that will be such a relief to a player of his stature. He's bowled so well, but has been slightly unlucky and unfortunate, and a couple of poor deliveries as well, to be honest. But this time it was spot on and he's got his first wicket. Still has 5 deliveries left in this over. We want to wrap up the innings, and that was out. Absolutely plumb. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 8th wicket down for Anonymous Knights. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, viewers. Sunil Yadav is a new batsman, and he was the hero for the team the other night. Bowled a wonderful couple of overs during the end of the previous match that they played against the Ace Cricket Club, and ensured that his team wins. So Sunil Yadav is a very important cog in the wheel as well. But Praveen Tambe, he's back into business. That's a full toss. Losing the length again. 4 deliveries remaining for Praveen. Will he be able to knock another one off for his team? Rahul back on strike. He's on 44. Just needs a big hit to complete a memorable 50. That would be one of the best half centuries in this tournament if he gets to that figure. And he's the one who's been the aggressor against Praveen. He's taken him to cleaners in a couple of overs. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, this time again he's played that well, but he's gone, and Praveen wins this battle eventually. Just have a look at that. He's on fire, the 9th wicket down. Praveen Tambe, and that is why he's the champion. The low full toss. He was trying to clear that. He's not happy with himself, Rahul. Now, good catch at the long on boundary. Praveen Tambe gets his 2nd wicket, and he's on fire now. And Anonymous Knights in danger of not even being able to play the entire 20 overs. 9 wickets already down. And a score of 112. And this is just the 17th over. Praveen Tambe gets his 2nd wicket. And the last wicket in this lineup remains now. So Anonymous Knights will have to be really patient and have to play sensibly. There's still a lot of deliveries left in this first innings. 21 deliveries precisely that are remaining. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 1-1-2 for 9. Praveen Tambe on fire in his last over of his spell. Has taken 2 wickets already. Needs just 1 to wrap up the innings. Well within 20 overs. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Rohan is a new batsman, and he'll have to be really careful against Praveen. whose tail is up. He's taken 2 wickets already in this last over of his spell, and if he takes another wicket, Anonymous Knights will be wrapped up within 20 overs. Oh, and that's a full toss, and probably trying to bowl the googly, but missed the length. That's a very good piece of bowling. That's a good piece of batting as well. Gives the strike back to Sunil Yadav, and they have to just keep rotating the strike if they want to reach a score of 140. There's still 3 overs remaining in this first innings. After this, 2 balls remaining for Praveen's over as well. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. He's let it go nicely. That's a sensible bit of batting. Probably he'll be trying the googly, the last delivery. If I can read him, it will be outside the off stump and a googly. Oh, so it was the leg spinner on that occasion. Probably was trying to bowl slightly up fuller, but that was a short delivery. He's played that nicely and a quick single to end the over. And the score after 17 overs is 114 for 9. Praveen Tambe finishes off his spell in style. 2 wickets in the last over of his spell. And he's done the job for the team really well. And we've got 3 overs remaining in this first innings. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Prakash coming to bowl his next over. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder at covers. Praveen Tambe stops it nicely. Prakash, the left arm spinner, the tall left arm spinner, needs to strike. 17 deliveries still left. He would be trying to play the entire 20 overs for sure. That's a good piece of running between the wickets. He's played that nicely with soft hands. Will he come back for the second? It seems no. Don't say no, and that's the right decision. There's no point taking any kind of risk at the moment. So all of a sudden, this match swinging back to the favor of old monks. It was very well controlled by Rahul and Suraj. Eventually, Suraj got out, and after that, it was a flurry of wickets. That's a good shot. Just played it nicely with a lot of elegance on that occasion. Just a single towards the square leg region. That was a good placement in front of square for a single. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, and that's a good delivery, but he's played that nicely, rocking back on the back foot. Should just be a single. Good piece of work by the deep in wicket fielder, allowing only a single to happen. Prakash has been good in this over, to say the least. Bowling a nice length, and the line is also really good in this over, not allowing the batsman to free his arms. However, this time plays behind the square, but straight to the point fielder. That's a wonderful shot. This could be a boundary. What a shot that is. Wow. That was hit with a lot of power and absolutely stunning bit of work there. Just have a look at that. Rohan Just pulling it brilliantly towards the deep square leg. There was nobody stopping that. There was a fielder out there. That was hit with a lot of power. That's the end of Prakash's another over. His bowled is 3 overs. Has given 27 runs, 121 for 9 Anonymous Knights. 18 overs have been bowled, just 2 overs remaining. They would definitely be eyeing around 20 runs in those 2 overs. However, they have only 1 wicket remaining, so they need to be really careful. Yogesh still has 1 over remaining. Yogesh has taken 4 wickets already and has given just 6 runs in his 3 overs, so he would be eyeing a 5 for sure. On strike is Sunil Yadav, who will be facing Yogesh. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely towards the long on. Just a single. The fielder does well. Yogesh has been absolutely spot on today. Left arm spinner. He has the guile. He has the class to outfox the batsman completely. He's done that today on a number of occasions. Has taken 4 wickets already. This is his last over though. Just 1 wicket remaining. If he takes that, he not only finishes the match but also completes his 5. The innings, I beg your pardon, not the match. Just a dot delivery that was played nicely towards the point, but Priyank doing really well on that occasion. That's a very good piece of bowling. It's a good shot as well, but just a dot. Oh, this time appealing for an LBW is gone, and Yogesh gets a 5 eventually. Absolutely brilliant bowling, and Rohan caught on the back foot. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. And eventually, Anonymous Knights not able to complete their 20 overs as a batting unit. They're bowled out on a score of 122 in just 18.4 overs. 8 deliveries still remaining, but this is high quality bowling by Yogesh D. He's taken 5 wickets for just 7 runs. Just look at his figures. 3.4 overs, 7 runs and 5 wickets. You can't bowl a better spell in a T20 match than what Yogesh has done today. And a very good contribution by Rahul. As far as the Anonymous Knights are concerned, did a gem of a knock. And 123 is the target that has to be achieved by the old monks. And we'll take a break of around 10 minutes. We'll join you with the second innings of this wonderful match in the Super Cup happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Till then, stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in around 10 minutes from now. Hello all, welcome to the second innings in the Super Cup match being played at the Fatima Cricket Ground, and this is your commentator Shaleen Gupta welcoming all the viewers and spectators once again. So we've got old monks who have been given a target of 123 by Anonymous Knights, and this is the first delivery being bowled. Fazil, as usual, coming into bowl. His first delivery on strike is Amar, and this is going to be a wonderful contest. That's a wonderful start by Fazil. Bowls in the right area, right from the word go, and Amar, we know he's a very capable batsman, a very experienced campaigner, and he has all the shots in the book. So this is going to be a wonderful contest. And with Amar is the big hitting Vijay Singh. No introduction required for Vijay Singh. Kind of batting he's done in the previous seasons, not only in Jfsc tournaments but in the entire circuit. Oh, and what a delivery! Wow. It's a very good piece of bowling with a lot of pace as well, and he's bringing the ball back into the right-hander. Played nicely by Amar. He'll have to be slightly careful. He's a swashbuckling batsman, but you can't hit Fazil that easily, so you'll have to be really choosy and selective with the shots that he plays, especially against the new ball. That's a wonderful contest happening at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Fazil coming in with his next delivery. Amar on strike, steaming in, and this time he's played that brilliantly. That's not the length that he and the line that he would have liked to bowl, drifting on the leg side, and what a shot that is. Amar, he's such a wonderful batsman. Just have a look at that. Just helps it towards the final leg, the first boundary of the second innings, and Amar Padhe has opened his account really well. That's a brilliant start to the innings by Amar. He opens his account with a boundary, and Fazil missing the line on that occasion and pays for that heavily. 4 runs to the batsman and the team. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, and that's a good one. That's a good comeback. Straight to the fielder at point. Faisal Patel is a very good fielder. We know his capabilities. He's just a live wire on the field. So 4 deliveries and 4 runs on the board. That's a good start by both the teams. Fazil needs to be bowling within the stumps. That's where he appears to be really difficult to play as a bowler. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and that's the one. And he says that. He's got him. What a comeback by the bowler, the left arm pacer. Gets his first wicket. And Amar, the big fish, is going back to the pavilion. What a wonderful piece of bowling. And he did stick to basics, and that is the reason why he got that wicket. We'll show you the replay once again. The first wicket has fallen for Old Monks. Just have a look at that. Wonderful piece of bowling. Was trying to play the aerial shot but missed that completely. Edges it to the keeper. Takes a simple catch. But that's a wonderful piece of bowling by Fazil. High quality cricket going on in this match in the Super Cup 2023. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Amar back into the pavilion right in the first over. That's the end of the first over. Fazil bowling a really short delivery. And the batsman was expecting that to be a wide, but single one bouncer for the over. That's the end of the over. Fazil bowling a wonderful first over. 4 for 1 now after the end of first over. And Vijay will be taking strike. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, you. You got Sunil Yadav sharing the new ball with Fazil as always, and coming into bowl his first delivery to Vijay. Oh, that's a good delivery. Vijay playing it nicely, but it was slightly in the air, so Vijay needs to be really careful. His wicket is very important for Anonymous Knights and his own team as well, so they would definitely be eyeing to get rid of Vijay as soon as possible, because if he stays even for 10 overs in this match, we all know what could happen. He just likes to hit them big. He's got such a solid bottom hand. When he hits, they stay hit for long. Coming into bowl his next delivery, Sunil. That's a good delivery. He's played that well. Straight to the fielder who does well. The captain, Sanjeev Sularia. Stops it nicely, and just a dot delivery again. Sunil has started the over really nicely. And Sandeep and Vijay just having a chat, probably trying to cool the nerves out there. They've lost an important wicket in the form of Amar Padhe, who started off really well with the boundary, but then trying to play the expansive drive, edged it to the keeper. Coming into bowl his next delivery, Sunil. Oh, and that was so close to the stumps. Very close to the off stump. Just have a look at that for a replay. That did come in very sharply, and Sunil, just have a look at the expression and the reaction by Sunil. That was really close to the off stump. Show you the replay once again. That is high quality bowling by Sunil. Let's have a look at how it swung back into the right hander. Oh, that was a good leave eventually. To be really fair to the batsman, he knew where his off stump was, but that was a wonderful piece of bowling. Oh, that's a very good delivery again. He's bringing back the ball sharply into the right hander. Vijay playing that nicely. He'll have to be really careful with that. Sunil bowling a wonderful first over. 4 dot deliveries to Vijay. And he's been on song right from the word go in this over. Absolutely brilliant bowling. And it's really tough to play the incoming delivery to the right hander. Coming into bowl his next delivery, Sunil. On strike is Vijay. Oh, and he almost got him there. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. He was trying to hit the big one. Misses that completely. Vijay just doesn't have a clue at the moment of how Sunil is bowling. Just have a look at that. Very close to the edge. He was trying to hit it big towards the onside. Missed that completely. That is such a wonderful piece of bowling by the pace bowler. Utilizing the new ball to the best of his abilities, and he almost got rid of Vijay on that occasion. He was trying to hit a big shot. And this is the last delivery in this over. Let's see how Vijay responds. Oh, this time appealing for an LBW, and the umpire says no. Sunil cannot believe it. Probably that was high. But just have a look at the replay. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. Oh, and that was so close probably. The impact was outside the off stump. It's very tough to comment from here, but the umpire has been brilliant today. And that was such an important delivery. If that would have been out, it would have been a big setback. Oh, and that was really close, to be very honest. So Sunil bowling a wonderful first over and maiden to start with. Vijay in all sorts of trouble in the first over, but eventually survives. You've got Sandeep back on strike. This is the third over starting. Fazil coming into bowl is second over from the far end. Let's see how Sandeep negotiates him. appealing for an LBW. The umpire thinking again and saying probably did too much for his liking. There is absolutely high quality bowling by both the bowlers. Just have a look at that. He was trying to play it towards the onside. But this is a stunning bit of bowling and a lot of nerves there in the center as far as both the batsmen are concerned. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. Bowling in the right channel, pitching it absolutely on the spot where it matters. And Fazil. He's already taken a wicket. Can he take another one for Anonymous Knights? Old Monks will have to be really careful. That's a wonderful shot. And he's missed that. Will that be a boundary? That is such a wonderful shot. Just leaning into the drive and hitting it brilliantly. That could have been stopped. Oh, that was not an easy stop, to be honest. Sanjeev Sularia, the captain, really surprised how the ball just got away from him. But that was such a wonderful shot. That was travelling once it hit the bat. Just have a look at that for a replay once again. Oh, that's a boundary. Sandeep off the mark. With a wonderful drive. Fazil, who's been bowling well, is in an attacking mode. They don't have much to defend, so they need to take a lot of wickets as much as possible in the first 6 overs. Put the pressure on the middle order and, if possible, on the lower middle order. We've seen matches where half of the team has gone back to the pavilion in less than 7-8 overs in this very tournament. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely straight to the fielder. Sanjeev Sularia this time, the captain, does well. And Fazil is bowling a wonderful line. And he's sticking to basics. That's what the most impressive thing about his spell has been till now. Youngsters watching can learn a lot from this bowler. Not only he has a wonderful run up, comes in as a very impressive bowler, but he bowls the line and length to perfection as well, and that is where the batsman could get into a lot of trouble. Oh, this time a short delivery in the air. He's pulled that. Will that be caught? Oh, and he's dropped it. This could have been a wonderful catch. Satish Yadav doing a wonderful job, but eventually drops the catch. I'll show you the replay. Just have a look at that. That was in the air for a long time. Satish did get both hands to that. Could not catch the ball eventually. So that will go down as a drop catch. However, this was not an easy one. Fielder of Satish's capability, that was something that could have been achieved. This is high quality bowling by Fazil, bowling the short delivery perfectly. Sandeep is in aggressive mode as well, but this time he was lucky that the catch was not taken. Oh, that's a poor delivery. Oh, he's got him! What has it happened? That was not a good delivery. And he's got a wicket out of that. Sandeep has got stunned. Just have a look at that. He was playing it towards the fine leg. But Satish Yadav this time. That could be the turning point in this match. This was not a wicket taking delivery, to be honest. But he's played that straight into the hands of Satish Yadav, who takes a wonderful catch. He just dropped Sandeep's catch on the previous delivery, and this time taking it really nicely. So credit goes to the fielder here. And Fazil had bowled a short delivery outside the leg stump, but still gets a wicket. So the second wicket down. Fazil takes his second wicket and gives a breakthrough again to his team. This is just the third over. It's 10 for 2 now. This match is getting interesting with every over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. And here goes Ojas, who's a new batsman. He's taking strike. Fazil to Ojas. Oh, what a delivery! That's a peach. He starts off with a Jaffa, and Fazil is on fire really. Just have a look at that. Ojas, such an experienced campaigner, has no idea about that delivery. Just have a look at that. We'll show you the replay of that delivery once again, but we'll also show you the replay of the previous wicket. That was the previous one. The second wicket that was down. You got Sunil Yadav, who starts off with a wide. Not a good delivery. It was way outside the leg stump. An extra added to the tally. And Sunil gives away the first run of his spell. His first over was a maiden, so not a good start to this over. Vijay on strike. Vijay hasn't opened his account. He's played 6 deliveries. That's a very good shot in the gap as well. Oh, and that's a good effort, but that should have been stopped on the very first attempt. Coming back for the second Ojas. That's a very good piece of running. And Vijay off the mark with a couple. Good shot played towards a mid off. And he did well, but that should have been stopped. Kind of fielder he is, Fazil. You expect him to stop that in the very first attempt. On strike is Vijay again. Oh, he's played that brilliantly. Will that be a boundary? There's a fielder out there does really well. So Sheel, at third man, stops it and throws it back to the keeper. So very good piece of batting by Vijay. He's gaining his touch slightly. That's a good shot straight to the fielder. Oh, just comes down the track. That's a very good name that they've given to the team. Old Monks. All of them really experienced. Wonderful players out there. However, they still need to score 109 runs to win this match. 14 for 2 now. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely. Quick single taken. Vijay back on strike. So a lot of work to be done by Vijay and Ojas. They started cautiously, and that's what the need of the hour is at the moment. But Vijay, if he gets a couple of big ones, we all know what he's capable of. So that's a good delivery. And he's played that nicely in the gap. Will that be a boundary? There's a fielder out there. So Sheel does well, and just a single. This is good bowling by Sunil. Still one delivery left in this over. Ojas will take strike on the last delivery. that's a very good delivery. Played nicely too by Ojas. And that's a dot delivery to end the over. So the score is 16 for 2 after 4 overs. That's a very good start by Anonymous Knights, defending a score of just 122. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Fazil bowling to Vijay. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Wow. Almost got rid of him. It was really close to the edge. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that's a peach again. Fazil has been in supreme form today as a bowler. This is third over. He's taken 2 wickets already. What a start he's given to his team. Take a couple of wickets in early overs, a score of 122 starts looking like a score of 150. That's what happens when the opening bowlers do their job. Fazil has done the same. In the end, he's gone! What a catch and what a brilliant delivery by Fazil. Vijay, the big fish, going back to the pavilion. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. He gets his third and the biggest wicket. Absolutely stunning bit of catching there as well. But have a look at the bowling there. Fazil. Such a wonderful piece of left arm pace. Vijay trying to just play it on the front foot, but getting the edge. And the point fielder does really well on that occasion. Just have a look at that. Oh, and that flew off his bat, but straight into the hands of Faisal Patel. The third wicket down, they're in deep trouble now. A lot of runs still to be scored. 16 for 3, just 4.2 overs. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Fazil is bowling a spell of a lifetime. Prakash is a new batsman, Prakash Aswani. Oh, what a shot that is! A stamp of authority there, brilliantly played towards the covers region for a boundary. Absolutely stunning bit of batting by Prakash. Fazil pitching it up, inviting the batsman to play the drive, and what a drive we've seen. Probably the shot of the evening. And what a brilliant start to his innings by Prakash, and Fazil has been absolutely stunning spell today, but that was such a wonderful reply by Prakash to a bowler of a very high quality. 3 wickets he's already taken, and this is just his third over. He's played that nicely again. No run on that occasion. It's a wonderful piece of bowling, and just have a look at the field placing as well. They were a 6-3 field. For Prakash, and Fazil bowling in the right channel. He's asking a lot of questions to the batsman, and the batsmen don't have a lot of answers, to be honest. 3 of them already in the pavilion. The top order has been destroyed by Fazil. Coming in from over the wicket this time. Probably not a very good ploy, to be very, in my opinion. He needs to be bowling from round the wicket only. That's where he could be really lethal when the ball comes sharply into the right hander, and that angle he won't be able to use that if he bowls from over the wicket. The last delivery of his third over, 14 for 3 Fazil, but he has his strategy cut out for Prakash. Let's see how Prakash handles this last delivery. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely in a quick single. No, he's being sent back. Chance of a run out. But that was a good decision by Ojas. Sending Prakash back could have been disaster. And that's the end of the 5th over. 20 for 3 after 5 overs. What a start by Anonymous Knights. They have to defend 122, and they have made this score already look like a 160-170 score. Taken the top order out of the equation. Credit goes to Fazil and some brilliant fielding by the Knights. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. And Jay has been introduced into the attack. Another wonderful bowler. That's a short delivery. He's played that in the air. Oh, and that was short of the fielder. It's not a good shot by Ojas. Just have a look at that. Comes down the track. Tries to hit over the mid-on fielder. Missed that completely and was very lucky that it did not go into the hands of Satish Yadav, who was waiting for that catch at mid-on. Oh, and what a delivery by Jay. Absolute peach of a delivery. Just have a look at that. Comes with a short run up and utilizes a lot of shoulder. Brilliant bowling. It went away from the right hander as well. So Prakash beaten all ends up. This is high quality bowling by the Anonymous Knights bowlers, and as we were mentioning, it's very important for the new ball bowlers should pick up. Oh, and an inside edge. Will that be a boundary? There's a fielder out there, so just a single. So the new ball bowlers take the top order out of the equation, and Prakash Aswani acknowledging wonderful bowling by Jay, and that's a really good piece of spirit shown by the batsman, and that's what cricket is all about. It's a gentleman's game, always played in high spirits. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. A short delivery asking to be punished, and Ojas is too good to have missed on that. That goes to the boundary in the deep square leg region. Not at all a good delivery after he's bowled some really fine deliveries in the first half of this over. But that was such a wonderful shot, and Ojas is all about class and experience. This guy knows each and every gap that is available for scoring runs, and we've been seeing him score tons of runs in this circuit every season. Not a new thing for him, and he has the capability to play long innings as well, so a very important component in this middle order. That's a good delivery. He plays it nicely straight to the fielder at backward point. That was a short third fielder. Beg your pardon there. Just a dot delivery, but that was a good comeback by Jay. Oh, and this time he picks it from outside the off stump and tries to hit it towards the leg side. So the fielder at square leg stops it. Vishal Pandey does well. That's the end of the first over by Jay. It's a good comeback by him. The score after 6 overs is 26-3. We'll take a quick break and be back on stage. You've got Suraj into the attack now. On strike is Prakash. Bowls his first delivery. Oh, that's a good one. And no run on that occasion, just a dot. Another good delivery by Suraj. So 2 dots to start the over and the spell. Short delivery in the air. That's a very good shot in the gap as well. Nobody would be able to stop that. That's a very good shot, and it's quite a sensible shot as well. He deliberately played in the air because he was aware of the gap. Gets a boundary for himself and the team. Good partnership has started to build up here between these two. Very important for the team. Ojas is a very experienced campaigner, so he would definitely be speaking with his young partner. Oh, that's a very good piece of batting. Trying to take the quick single chance of a run out, he's missed that. That was sloppy. To be honest, he should have ran into the shot and should have tried to run him out. They were having hesitation while taking that run. Yes, no, and could have been trouble, but we'll just eventually get that run. And 1 wicket from this stage can build a lot of pressure on the Old Monks batting unit. So Anonymous Knights need to take their chances really well. And Prakash is playing a wonderful knock. He's 10 of 10 already. Oh, just 6 of 8. So nice little partnership developing. Oh, and that's not a good shot. That was bowled way outside the off stump and trying to play the sweep there. Could have got the inside edge. Would have gone back to hit the stump. So just needs to be careful. Short delivery on the leg stump and just a single. Plays the fielder out there, so that's good thinking by the captain and the bowler. They know his strength. Ojas is very, very strong on the onside. Has the ability to pick balls from outside the off stump and hit towards the onside, so needs to be careful about the line, the bowler, and that's the end of Suraj's first over. He's given 6 runs in that over. That's a very good over to start with. 7 overs have been bowled, 32 for 3. We'll take a quick break and be back, so stay tuned. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery by Jay. Starting off a new over. That's a good shot. Just a single. Towards the mid wicket. Played that nicely. That's a good delivery. He's played that nicely. Steered towards the third man for a single. Or just back on strike. So this is really good batting by both these players. Just taking the singles. That's a wonderful piece of batting. What a shot that is. And that's a boundary. He's cut that brilliantly towards the third man. The fielder tried his best, but that was such a nice shot. Just have a look at that. Playing it late. Hitting it beautifully towards the third man. The fielder did get a hand to that, but eventually goes into the fence. This is really high quality batting by Ojas. Waited for that delivery which was outside the off stump. Oh, and this time the line not at all right, and another boundary. Gets punished for bowling a poor line, Jay, on that occasion. That was played really well, and this is strength. Ojas, you can't bowl him on the pads. He just keep on hitting you all day long, and all of a sudden the score is 42 for 3. Ojas has 16 to his name, and Prakash 11 not out. Good shot. Just a single. That's the end of the over. So Jay has been expensive. 17 in his 2 overs, and the score after 8 overs is 43 for 3. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. Suraj coming to bowl his next over. On strike is Ojas. That's a good delivery. Oh, this time he's cleaned him up. What a delivery. Ojas was trying to hit it on the onside, and Suraj gets rid of a very important batsman. Just have a look at that. Oh, and he's just yogged him. What a delivery in the block hole. Absolute stunning piece of bowling by Suraj. And Ojas, the big fish, goes back to the pavilion. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. You have to give it to the bowler here. Really intelligent bowling. We show you the replay once again. Ojas acknowledges that. It should have been played with a straight bat, but oh, and that was a quick one. That too in the block hole. Not at all easy for the batsman, but he was already in a lot of flow, so was trying to hit the shot with the flow, missed that completely, and the off stump got uprooted. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 43 for 4 now, in all sorts of trouble. The old monks. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Batsman Yogesh on strike. Yogesh has played a brilliant role in the first innings by taking a fifer. It was the major reason why the score for Anonymous Knights was 122 and not 150. He did not allow the batsman to even play the entire 20 overs. That's a wonderful shot. Wow, he's cut that stunningly, and that's a boundary to open his account. What a shot that is. Between the cover point and the point fielder, just have a look at that. That is such a nice shot. Absolutely brilliant. He starts off in style. That's such a classy shot. Just have a look at that again. Oh, that was really amazing the way he played that. Suraj with his next delivery. Oh, he's trying to do that again, but this time Suraj bowling little slower through the air. That's a very good piece of bowling, and that's played really well by Yogesh. So that's the end of the 9th over. The score is 47 for 4. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned. And we've got the experienced campaigner Mukesh Patel, one of the best that we have in the circuit. He's a bowler with a big heart. Cricket is not only his passion, but his expertise as well. Left arm spin. Is his forte, and this is going to be a very interesting battle between Prakash and Mukesh. Prakash is playing nicely on 11, but this is a very experienced left arm spinner. Oh, and look at the first delivery, absolutely spot on in the right channel. Prakash plays really nicely on that occasion. That's a good delivery, plays that nicely again, punches it to cover, but there's a short cover field in the form of the captain Sanjeev Sularia. Stops it, and another dot delivery. Mukesh has started off really well in his spell. Oh, and that Pigeon came in slightly. That's a single though, he played it very well. Prakash goes to mid wicket. A single taken, and on strike is now Yogesh, so that's a very good thing. The right hand left hand combination, whenever a left arm spinner is operating, it's not easy for a left arm spinner to negotiate with a left handed batsman. The same is the case for right hand batsmen. It's not easy for them to negotiate with the left arm spinners, so this is going to be a very interesting contest. And that's a wide. Is that a wide? You just have a look at the umpire's signal. No, he doesn't give it a wide. The batsman shuffled towards the off stump. Oh, that was the reason why it was not given a wide. But a single taken nonetheless of Baez. That's a good shot. Played nicely towards the long off. Coming to both his next delivery. Oh, that's a wonderful cut shot. There's a fielder out there, should just be a single. Rahul does really well. And that's the end of a very good first over. And that's a 50 up as well. So 10 overs have been bowled, 51 for 4. And Bull Monks need 72 now to win in 10 overs. Drinks being called for. We'll take a break and we'll be back after the drinks break. Stay tuned. So Jay coming into bowl is next over. We're back live after the drinks break. On strike is Yogesh. A lot of work to be done as far as the old monks batting unit is concerned. Oh, what a shot that is! He's just packed a big punch for a huge six. Wow! Short delivery, Jay. Just bowling to his strength, and look at that pull shot. Probably the shot of the evening. What a shot! And the sound of the bat after he hit that was absolutely stunning. Yogesh immediately realizing that the run rate needs to be increased and just gives it really nicely to the short delivery. We'll show you the replay again. Honestly, a very poor delivery, especially to a left-hander. You can't bowl there. Jay needs to improve the length on that occasion. Coming into bowl his next delivery. Can he come back with a wicket? Oh, what a cut shot! He's on fire. Should just be a single though. There's a fielder out there, but he's clearly shown his intentions. Yogesh gets those short deliveries. He'll not wait to cut or pull. Looks to me a very accomplished batsman, Yogesh, along with the kind of bowling he's done. He's already taken a fifer and he's now on 12 of just 8 deliveries. So taking the attack to the opposition, Yogesh started off with a wonderful cut shot, got a boundary, and what a shot that was on the previous delivery. I'll show you the replay once again. Huge six on the onside, the deep square leg region. No chance for anybody to think of cutting that. All of them just spectators out there, all the feeders. In the air. Oh, and what an attempt that was! Could have been a blinder. Instead a single taken, but have a look at the effort. That was Suraj. Oh, and that was absolutely stunning work. We'll show you the replay once again. Just have a look at the attempt in slow-mo. Prakash playing it on the up, getting the edge, and look at the effort. Oh, that would have been the catch of the tournament without the shadow of a doubt. Stunning work there by Suraj. We're back live, and that's the length he should be bowling. Slightly uppish. That was a good delivery and he played it nicely. He could still be slightly more uppish in terms of the length, because he has a knack of bringing the ball back into the batsman. So if he bowls a bit more full deliveries. Oh, again outside the off stump, cut hard. There's a fielder out there and he will not be able to stop that. Absolutely stunning bit of work by Yogesh. He's on fire, this guy. Just have a look at that. You can't bowl him there. Given the freedom to free his arms again. He's cutting at will. I'll show you the replay once again. You can't bowl that line to him. He's so strong on the cut shot. The length was not bad, I'll be really honest here, but the line allowed him to free his arms. The line needs to be within the stumps. Yogesh on fire, 63 for 4. 16 of 10 deliveries for Yogesh. Jay has been extremely expensive, to say the least. More than 10 runs and over, his economy rate. So out of 63, 29 have been scored in Jay's 3 overs. That should be a wide, and that's a boundary again. So that is insult to injury. That's a poor delivery. 5 runs gifted. Oh, and again trying the shorter one. Doesn't learn from his mistakes and gives away another boundary, and that too of a wide. So 5 runs added to the tally, and a run rate over 6 runs and over now. So not at all a good over for the anonymous Knights. They need to be really sensible about this. They don't have a big score to defend. 68 for 4 already. Only 55 needed now in 9.1 overs. So just 6 runs and over to RRR. Oh, and a poor delivery again. Trying the slower and a spin delivery. A short delivery. Offering trouble to the bowler and the batsman. make sure that it goes past the boundary. Another boundary. Yogesh has been really severe in that over, and that's 72 for 4 now in 11 overs. That last over cost them a lot of runs, 21 to be precise. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 72 for 4. This match seems to be turning on its head. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Suraj coming to bowl his third over. He starts off with a wide down the leg side. So another extra added to the tally. We'll have to be really careful about the extras. Only 15 required to win now. The required run rate coming down with every over. 5.56 at the moment. And all of a sudden this match, which was in firm control of the Anonymous Knights, is going away from them thanks to some extremely aggressive batting by Yogesh. That's a wonderful shot by Prakash. Should be a single. There's a fielder out there. Oh, he misses that. And they will not come back for the second. So Jay does well. Just a single given. Good recovery by the fielder. That's a good delivery. Yogesh plays him nicely. Quick single taken. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end. He's missed that. Will he come back for the second? It seems no. Just a single to add to the tally. Oh, he's dropped him. What was he doing there? Prakash was just not required. He was trying to hit it over the bowler's head, but he's dropped. Not so easy a catch, to be honest, but then this should have been taken by Suraj. The kind of bowler he is, he had got two hands to that, and Yogesh immediately doing the right thing, is calming his partner down. A lot of work to be done still. Reminding him of that. Oh, and that's a wonderful cut shot. This should be a single only. That's a wonderful piece of work. Could have been a boundary, but Jay does really well. It was such a wonderful piece of fielding, but have a look at that. Drop catch. Could have changed the course of the match again had that catch been taken. Oh, that was really close, and Suraj knows. He almost got rid of Prakash on that occasion. Yogesh back on strike. He's clearly shown his intentions. Can smack the ball to any part of the ground at the moment, the way he's playing. But he's played that really sensibly. Dot delivery on that occasion. And that's a hallmark of a very, very matured cricketer, Yogesh. Whenever he gets a poor delivery, he hits them and smacks them out of the park. But whenever there's a good delivery, he respects the bowler. Look at that cut shot. Brilliant. Straight to the fielder at backward point. Faisal Patel does really well. Just a dot delivery, but Yogesh is playing gem of a knock here. 21 of 14 now for him. 76 for 4 after 12 overs. And 8 overs remaining, 47 to win. We'll take a quick break, be back soon. Stay tuned because this match is getting interesting with every over. Mukesh Patel coming to bowl his next over. Prakash plays him really high. What a shot that is. Could be a very big one. That's the biggest six of them all. Brilliant six by Prakash. He's played that over the long off fence in style. Just have a look at that. A lot of bottom man on that shot. What a big six this is. Mukesh Patel being sent out of the ground on that occasion. He flies the delivery and brilliant shot played by Prakash towards the long off boundary. All the fielders just spectators out there. That's a huge six. And the score is 82 for 4. Probably he's lost the ball as well. They're trying to fetch it. What a shot that was by Prakash. They've played some stunning hits today, the old monks. And Prakash's first drive was also one of the best shots that we've seen. And this was absolutely brilliant. No other words for that. This is glorious hitting by Prakash and Yogesh. Show you the replay once again. The more you see that replay, the more you get in awe of this batsman. Just have a look at that. Huge six. Clearing the mid long off boundary with such ease. Coming into bowler's next delivery. That's a good comeback, but very nicely played by Prakash. A single there towards the long on. So all of a sudden, just 40 required to win. And the required run rate has come down to 5.22. Anonymous Knights need to do something out of their skin to now get a couple of wickets. This is very important. You should not be dropping catches at all. This partnership blossoming so well for the old monks. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Very good delivery. He was trying to cut that, but slightly quicker through the air and flattish trajectory. Going with the arm this time. Mukesh Patel. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot in the gap. There should be a fielder. There is a fielder. Rahul does well, just a single. So 8 runs of that over till now. 2 deliveries still remaining. That's a very good piece of batting by both these players. Prakash 23 of 21. Yogesh 22 of 16. Oh, and that's a good delivery, but he's played that nicely. Will take no run on that occasion, so that's a dot. He's probably thinking of taking a single. Yogesh was slightly hesitant. Eventually decide to not take that single, which was on. And he's not happy with himself, Yogesh. He acknowledges that there was a single. Sometimes that could happen. Coming to bowl is next. Mukesh. Comes down the track, he's missed that! That stumping chance goes a begging. That is really poor keeping, and Mukesh Patel had created the chance. But the wicket keeper, Rohan on that occasion, missing the stumping chance. That's the end of a very good over by Mukesh. What a comeback that would have been. Prakash Aswani gets a life here. Courtesy sloppy keeping by the wicket keeper. Just have a look at that. That was such a wonderful piece of bowling. Prakash coming down the track trying to hit the big one. Misses that completely, but the keeper also misses that. These chances that they're not able to hold on to might hurt them. 7 overs remaining and 38 to win. 85 for 4. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. And Fazil has been brought back into the attack. This is his last over. They definitely need a wicket, desperately. Oh, and look at the kind of bowling he's bowling. Absolute peach of a delivery to start his spell. And he has been probably the best bowler of the evening, without the shadow of a doubt. Talking about the pace bowlers, because Yogesh has been on song in the first innings. He's taken a fifer already. But Fazil also bowling a wonderful spell. He's already had 3 wickets out of the 4 that have fallen for Old Monks. That's a good delivery. Nicely played, a quick single taken. Wonderful piece of work by Prakash. Yogesh back on strike. Fazil will have to be really careful with the left-hander on strike now. Can't afford to bowl the short delivery. You've seen what Yogesh did to Jez, short bowling. Cutting and pulling is not only his expertise, seems to be his habit as well to the short delivery, so he will have to be really careful. Just 37 required to win now. This match was almost in control of Anonymous Knights, but this partnership has taken it back into the favor of the batting team. Oh, and what a shot! What a shot that is! Huge 6, wow! What a player this guy is! Absolutely stunning bit of batting. Just have a look at that. Drifting on the leg side. Oh, probably he picked it up from the offside. Oh man, he's just too good as a batsman. Just have a look at that for a shot. Flat 6, short arm jab by Yogesh. Picking it up from the off and middle and hitting it towards the deep mid wicket for a huge 6. The fielder just a spectator out there. What a player this guy is. 92 for 4. This is absolutely stunning bit of batting. High quality cricket going on as far as Yogesh is concerned at the moment. Oh, and that's a full toss. He's missed that. This could have been another boundary. Fazil was lucky. Yogesh did not get the bat on that occasion. We'll show you the replay of that 6 again. Just have a look at that. That was not at all a bad delivery, but oh, he's so good with that. Just swings the bat the way he wants to, and almost a baseball home run that he hit on that occasion. That was such a wonderful piece of batting. Amazing hitting by Yogesh. He's taken the bowlers to cleaners here. 93 for 4 now. Just 30 required to win. Yogesh, 28 of just 18 deliveries. On strike is Prakash. And he's cleaned him up! Fazil again breaks through and gets the 4th wicket for himself and the 5th for the team. What a wonderful piece of bowling. He did roll the wrist on that occasion. Just have a look at that. Absolutely stunning bit of bowling. Yes, that was such a wonderful piece of bowling. Fazil at his best. And they've got a very important wicket in Prakash Aswani. Fazil on fire. We'll show you the replay once again. This is high quality cricket going on. Oh, that was a class delivery, to be honest. 4th wicket for Fazil. 93 for 5. This match still isn't over, guys. Just stay there. 93 for 5. 30 required to win. Just 5 wickets remaining. However, Fazil has 1 delivery left to get a fifer for himself as well. But this is stunning bowling by the champion pace bowler. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Old Monks, 93 for 5, and the new batsman on strike is Prateek Jadhav, a wonderful player. But Fazil He's on fire. He just needs one wicket for a fifer, but he has only one delivery to do that. Will he be able to take Pratik out of the equation? Steaming into bowl his next delivery. Oh, and Pratik plays it nicely. That's the end of a very good spell by Fazil. 4 wickets for him in 4 overs, 21 for 4. These are great figures for a pace bowler. And we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Just 30 required to win in 6 overs. 93 for 5, Old Monks. Stay tuned, viewers. We'll be right back. So Mukesh Patel coming to bowl his 3rd over. Yogesh playing it nicely towards the fine leg, sweeping it brilliantly. Will he come back for the second? Easily. That's a very good piece of batting by Yogesh. And couple of runs added to the tally. Yogesh on 30 now, 19 deliveries. 28 is what is required to win this match. Out of which if Yogesh scores 20, he'll reach his half century as well. So Mukesh will have to be really careful. He's bowled brilliantly till now. Oh, and that's a good delivery again. It's a very good delivery. And the one that goes with the arm, the previous one was exactly the same. It skids through the batsman. The line has to be within the stumps. Oh, and this is again a good delivery. We'll take a quick single. Good piece of work there by the fielder at point, Faisal Patel, but couldn't prevent the single. On strike is Pratik Jadhav now. He's a very capable batsman and a wonderful all-rounder. In bowl today, probably due to a bit of injury in his shoulder, but still is a very important batsman as far as this lineup is concerned. Mukesh Patel coming into bowl his next delivery. 3 runs of this over till now. That's a good piece of bowling and very nicely played. Pratik Jadhav taking his time. He's played 2 deliveries, hasn't opened his account. He needs to be really careful with Mukesh. Such an experienced campaigner and a wonderful bowler. That's a good shot. And he's fielded that brilliantly. Will that be a chance of a run out? No, they don't even think of taking that single. So that was a very good piece of fielding by Sushil. That was Suraj, I beg your pardon. He's a live wire in the field for sure. In the last delivery of his third over. It's a good shot. And probably they'll take a single, a quick one. Does really well on that occasion, Prateek, and he's off the mark. So that's the end of another good over by Mukesh. 4 of that. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. 97 for 5 after 15 overs and 26 required to win in 5 overs. Stay tuned, viewers. Suraj coming into bowl his next over. This is the final over of his spell. He's played that brilliantly, Prateek, and he gets a boundary. That was pulled really well towards the cow corner. Just have a look at that. Short delivery. Prateek plays it to perfection. It was a good effort by the fielder, but eventually Prateek gets a boundary, his first. And that's the 100 up for the old monks. 101 for 5 now. 22 required to win now. This seems to be going only one way, and that is the old monks' way. That's a wonderful shot again in the gap. Will that be a boundary? We'll have to see that. That's a boundary. He's a very, very good batsman. We've mentioned that earlier. Just have a look at that. He has the knack of hitting boundaries. That's what he's done in this over till now. Suraj is a very good bowler, but he's being taken for some runs. Courtesy Prateek Jadhav. Another good shot this time. Will that be caught? And that's a boundary again. Wow, he's on fire. 3 in a row now. That's a hat-trick of force. Prateek Jadhav is on fire. Just have a look at that. Not at all a poor delivery. He's played that with a lot of bottom hand. Shows the strength of this player. He's on fire at the moment. 109 for 5, and he seems to be in a lot of hurry, Prateek Jadhav. Just 14 required to win. Oh, this time he's missed that. That's a miss it. In the air, will that be caught? And Suraj eventually gets his man. It's a good catch and a revenge to the bowler. But have a look at that. Prateek Jadhav is going back to the pavilion, but seems he's done the job for the team. We'll show you the replay. It's a wonderful piece of batting by Prateek, a cameo here played by him. Show you the replay. Miscued that completely. And that's a very good catch by Suraj. Gets rid of his man, but the damage has been done. Already 12 scored of that over. And Suraj gets his second wicket. 26 for 2 is figures. We take a quick break and be back soon. 109 for 6. All monks. Stay tuned, viewers. Priyank is a new batsman. Suraj still has 2 deliveries left in his last over. He's taken a wicket, but a lot of runs scored in that over. However, still 14 required to win. It is not over till it is over. So cricket is a very it's a game of uncertainties, appealing for a stumping chance. That was such a wonderful delivery to the new batsman. Just have a look at that. Suraj absolutely brilliantly bowled the perfect spot to the new batsman. Oh, he's played that nicely. Will he come back for the second? Seems no, just a single. 110 for 6. That's the end of Suraj's spell. A very good spell by him. He's 27 off his 4 overs, and we'll take a quick break and be back soon. Old Monks need only 13 to win now of 4 overs. Stay tuned. Mukesh Patel starting his last over of his spell. He starts off with a single. Priyank plays it nicely towards the long on. Just 12 required to win, and Yogesh has come to strike after a long time. We're talking about Yogesh completing a 50, but won't be possible now. Pratik Jadhav scored 3 boundaries in that over. But the good thing is that Old Monks are very close to their target. This could get over any time. If Yogesh, it's a big one. Oh, and he's bowled nicely. Yogesh Patel is such an experienced bowler. Wonderful to have him in the team. One of those Knights has a blend of experience and youth. Oh, that's a short delivery. He's done well. Yogesh, just a single though. Suraj, a deep mid wicket boundary, stops it, throws it back to the keeper, just a single. But what a comeback by Old Monks at a point of time. 4 wickets were down when the score was not even 50 runs. Currently they need only 11 to win and 21 deliveries. Credit goes to the man at the non-strikers and Yogesh, and some really good work by Prakash. Chance of a run out, and what are they doing? This fielding has been really ordinary, to be honest. This should have been a run out, a poor throw by the fielder. Just have a look at that. Very well fielded, but the throw was not up to the mark. Priyank could have been in trouble. And still 11 to win, so they need to be really careful. The Old Monks, they can't take it lightly. A couple of wickets from here can turn the tables completely. That's a wonderful shot. Could be a big one. And that's a 6. Wow. Straight down the ground. Such a wonderful piece of batting. Just have a look at that. Offering the batsman the flight, and he accepts that gleefully. Big 6 straight down the ground, and Priyank gets into the act as well. Mukesh Patel has bowled so nicely till now. Now he's been taken for some runs as well. Priyank getting into the act on that occasion. Just 5 is what they need to win now. Another big one would seal the deal. That's a good shot in the gap. Should be a single. Will they come back for the second? It seems yes. Easy 2 runs. So 120 for 6. That's the end of a good spell by Mukesh. He hasn't got a wicket, but he's bowled really well. Should have got a wicket had that stumping chance been taken. However, the score is 120 for 6 in 17 overs. Just 3 runs required to wrap up this match. And Old Monks are in a very, very comfortable state at the moment. 3 overs remaining, 3 runs. So should be a matter of time. This match could be closed in the next over. We'll take a quick break and be back soon. Stay tuned, viewers. Sunil Yadav bowling his 3rd over. It starts off nicely, but a single taken easily by Yogesh. Oh, that's a wonderful shot, and he finishes the match in style. That was whipped off his pads for a wonderful boundary in the deep square leg region, and Old Monks have won this match nicely by 4 wickets, and they've snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. To be very honest, in this match, at a point of time, the match was in full control of Anonymous Knights, but what a knock by Yogesh. Very well supported by Prakash and Prateek and Priyank also doing the job for the team. So the entire batting unit doing really well as far as Old Monks are concerned. A jittery start for them, but then a very good comeback by the middle and the lower middle order. So they win this match by 4 wickets, and we thank all the viewers for joining in for another match in the Super Cup 2023. This is the commentator Shalin Gupta thanking all the spectators and the viewers once again, and we'll take your leave now. We'll join you with another match very soon in the Super Cup. Till then, good night, take care of yourself, and goodbye.